Hello and welcome to Just Hoops. In today's video, we have our Player of the Week, Jordan Poole of the Golden State Warriors. Jordan Poole was huge this past week for the Warriors in 4 big wins, including one major victory on the road against the Brooklyn Nets. He averaged 22.5 points per game, shooting 55 from the field and 41.9 from 3. He had a phenomenal week at both ends of the floor and really impacted winning. So let's dive in, first talking about his scoring ability. As a scorer, Jordan Poole could do it from all 3 levels. He's phenomenal from deep. He's really good at creating his own shot off the bounce and knocking down mid-range shots and floaters. And he's also really superb at the rim. Being able to do all these 3 things at a really high level has made him a consistent 18 point per game scorer, shooting 45.8 from the field and 33 from deep. He's a high volume shot taker, and shooting this high of a percentage shows that he's really effective when he gets these scoring opportunities. From deep, he's able to do it off the bounce, off the catch. He can shoot with range. In the mid-range, he's able to get it on the catch and go, be able to create off the bounce and get by a guy. And as a finisher, he's able to do it with either hand, through contact, around contact, and just do it in a variety of ways that makes him so effective deep in the paint. His scoring ability relies heavily upon the offense's ball movement, player movement, and he does a really good job at understanding where to be, how to get there, what pace to move at, and these openings come consistently, making him one of the best scorers in the NBA at the 2-guard spot. Now let's take a look at his playmaking and IQ on the floor. As a playmaker, Jordan Poole does a really phenomenal job at just making the smart play. He doesn't overthink things, doesn't make it too hard for himself. He takes his time, he reads the defense, and finds the open guy. He doesn't rush, he doesn't make tough passes. If somebody helps, he just finds the open guy where the help is coming from. If somebody has an advantage, he finds them. In the pick and roll, he's really good at understanding coverages and just understanding where guys are sinking in, where the coverages is trying to force him, and just picking them apart that way. He's really smart with Steph, how Steph moves off the ball and how other players cut within the offense to just find them in stride so that they can get an easy look. As a playmaker, he won't go out of his way, besides in pick and roll, to create offense, but in the half court, he's smart at understanding where the openings are, who's going to be available, and just gets the ball to these spots without even thinking. It's that 0.5 second playmaking ability that everybody talks about in the NBA, and he does a really good job at doing that consistently. Lastly, let's talk about his defensive impact a little bit. So on the defensive end, he does a good job at using his size, using his length, staying in front of guys and just impacting the ball. His size and length at the guard spot makes him a valuable defender. He's able to get in the way of smaller guards, use his strength to really body and be physical with guards on the perimeter and in the paint. On the perimeter, he does a solid job at staying in front, sliding, but a lot of his defensive upside comes as a weak side and help side defender, where he stunts in the gaps, recovers, contests shots without fouling, able to slide pretty well and do well in coverages and being a good team defender. He won't go out of his way, and he won't be one of those guys guarding the best player on the other team, but he's going to be out there every night doing his job at a very high level. So to wrap up the video, some points that I want to reiterate are that he's an elite scorer. His ability to score for the Warriors is one of the reasons why the Warriors are playing so well to start the season, and his impact can continue to help the Warriors progress as the season goes, and eventually in playoff time, that could be a major valuable piece for them to win and run deep into the playoffs. As a playmaker, he'll continue to get smarter, continue to develop. He has a great skill set right now, and over time, he'll just continue to get better. And on the defensive end, the more he's able to understand offenses and what they're trying to do, he'll be able to impact on that end more and more with his size, length, and athleticism. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, learned something about Jordan Poole, and how he's helping the Warriors be so successful early this season. For more content, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.